So I have an online Facebook support group for Sjogren's and lupus patients, and inside of this group, people can post asking questions to each other and connect with each other on various topics. So somebody made a post that I found like really relatable, so I wanted to share about that and what advice I gave to that individual moving forward. So the situation is that this individual is feeling sick and they're having flu-like symptoms and they've been tested for influenza A and B and a bunch of other things like strep throat, etc. However, the testing has all showed up negative for those things, but they're still having flu-like symptoms and their employer doesn't want them to come back to work because they think that this employee is sick, but this employee actually thinks that she's just having a lupus or Sjogren's flare-up. Because you and I know that a flare-up with our autoimmune diseases can bring on flu-like symptoms. Okay, so now I'm going to share what my recommendation back to her was. I sent her the link to this article by the Lupus Foundation of America, and it talks about what a lupus flare is. And so I recommended printing out this article and then bringing it into her employer so that they can see like what kind of symptoms can come on as a result of her lupus. I also asked this individual if they had disclosed their autoimmune disease diagnosis to their employer because that would inform what my next recommendation was. So on this same article, there is a lupus flare plan, which is a PDF that you can open up and work through. And so I recommended printing that off. And depending on what type of relationship you have with your employer and whether you've disclosed, I recommended trying to work on a lupus plan together with your employer that might include accommodation so that you might be able to work from home or work modified hours or work in the evening or etc., putting in some accommodations until she is back to her baseline. Anyways, I just wanted to share that interaction and recommendation because I think it's pretty relatable for people that are continuing to work while dealing with an autoimmune disease. Also, if you're looking to join that Facebook support group, it's just Sjogren's and Lupus Warriors support group on Facebook.